Hey guys, here today with a nice black box from GoolRC.com. Today we're going to be taking a look at the GoolRC T6. This is a brushed micro quadcopter. Well, maybe not micro, mini quadcopter. As you can see, T6, high performance waterproof quadcopter. Now, it's been raining for about a week straight, and of course, the day I get the helicopter, it stops raining. So I really want to get this when I can fly it in the rain, but that's not happening. So anyways, it comes in that silver. Let me flip it around here. And also a red version. Not gonna do an unboxing, but we'll have pictures up. And then I'll show you. I have the red version here. It comes with this lovely little transmitter. Of course, 4-channel transmitter. Let me show you real quick what you get in the box. I'll probably have a picture up, but I'll just show you real quick on their website. This is everything you get in the box. The quad itself, of course, I have the red one. Let's see, you get 2 full sets of props. So all together with the ones that come with it, 3 sets of props, which is really nice. You get the transmitter, you get prop guards, which I'm not going to put on because I don't feel I need them. But if you're flying indoors, if you want to fly this indoors, it's small enough to fly indoors. If you have a big area, put the prop guards on. Landing feet, a 400 milliamp battery, comes with a little screwdriver and a bunch of screws. I'm not really sure what all the screws are for because you only need 4 for the landing gear, I guess. Well, I guess for the prop guards. And this is the charger for the LiPo. So you plug this little plug here into this end right here, and then plug this into a USB port to charge your battery. And it comes with this instruction manual. Actually, let me show you real quick. It actually comes with 2 instruction manuals, or at least mine did, in 4 different languages. So not really sure what these 2 languages are, but this is, of course, English and Chinese. Let me go back to here. Now, the link I'm going to provide for you below is going to be for Amazon.com. So these are currently $39.99 with Prime shipping, free Prime shipping if you have Prime. And GoolRC has sent me a discount coupon, which I'll have below, for $10 off. So you can actually get this quad right now, Prime shipping, for $29.99. All right, so pretty good deal on the price. Let me go ahead and show you a little more about the quadcopter and the controller. I didn't measure these blades, but you have your basic, these kind of look like the blades you see on like a X5C or whatnot. As you can see, it's GoolRC branded right here, GoolRC T6. You have your motors right here, mounted upside down into these little gears. So this is a brush motor with a geared setup. Here you have your LED covers, front and back. I can't remember the colors. I believe the front is red and the back is orange, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, let me just... the back is green. The front is kind of orangish, and the nose light is red. And that's just there so you know it's the nose. And one thing I gotta say right off the back is that I love that it has a power switch. Battery goes in right here. Like I said, 400 milliamp. Do your best to tuck those wires in there. It's kind of cramped. Make sure you don't put your battery in with the wires in first, because then your battery's gonna be stuck in here. And ask me how I know. So make sure your wires are hanging out the back, and then tuck them in. All right. Snaps in nice and tight right there. Now right here, you have a plug for a camera. I can't really find which camera plugs into this, but if you have a camera with that type of plug, supposedly it will fit here. If I can find that out, I'll put it up on the screen, but I haven't been able to see what camera goes with this. Anyways, as you can see here, the 4 landing feet, and that's pretty much it on the quad. Let me go ahead and Actually, turn it on. Now, to get it turned on and bound up with the transmitter, you want to turn this on, set it down, grab your transmitter, make sure the throttle is all the way down, turn it on. And you're going to move the left stick up and then down. And as you see, lights stop flashing here. Will stop flashing rapidly. Now, what they do is when they're bound, if you can see, they do this little fading effect, and they do that all the time. Now, as you see, right now we are bound up. Let me go over the transmitter a little bit with you. These right here do nothing. This right here is, I can't remember at the moment. Let me check real quick. Okay, yeah, these are for photo and video if you have that connected, which I do not. Of course, I pulled out the wrong language manual. Okay, now for this is going to be your one key return and your headless mode switch. So to the right is going to be headless mode, like that. And it says it switches over to mode 1, or as you see right here, it says mode 1. We put in headless mode. It's mode 2. That's not your real mode 1, mode 2. That's just headless mode or not. And if you push left on here, that is supposed to be one key return. So, you know, if you're flying, one key return. Well, first of all, when you start flying, set your quadcopter up like this, facing directly away from you and the way you're most likely going to be flying. Okay. And when you hit one key return, it's going to come back. It's going to try to come back the way it left. You know, if it went off this way, it's going to try to come back this way. If it went off this way, it's going to try to come back this way. But it's not going to be perfect. None of these toy grade quadcopters are. But it should be somewhere close to coming back to you. And then the idea is you cut off one key return and then take control of it again. All right. And then, of course, headless mode is, say you set it up, you put it on headless mode right here, facing this way. So no matter which way you turn, if your quadcopter gets turned this way, if you're way out there, you can't see it, it gets turned this way, pressing down back towards you, it's going to bring it back towards you. If you're facing this way, pressing down is going to bring it back towards you. You know, normal way, if you're facing this way, you press down on this stick, it's going to go backwards. But when headless mode, it's going to come back towards you. Like left is always going to be left, right is always going to be right. Forward is always going to be forward, and back is always going to be back towards you. And that's what headless mode is. All right. Right here, you have your trims for this stick here. So, you know, forward, backward, left, and right. And up top, you have your modes, not your mode, but your speed switch. And you have 3 speeds there. So, let me show you. So you have 50%, 75%, and 100%, you know, on your, I don't even know what you call it, but your modes on your speed, on your rates. There we go, on your rates. 50% rate, 75% rate, 100% rate. And over here you have your flip button. So to do flips and rolls, you're gonna want to press that button and then hit your stick whichever way you want to. If you want to roll, hit it left or right, and if you want to flip, hit it forward or backwards, and it's going to perform a flip. One thing I want to say, go ahead and cut this off real quick. One thing that is misleading, where is it? On the box, which I am probably left over from some other quad, maybe you reuse part of the box, but you see down here it says altitude hold. Nothing online or anywhere says altitude hold, and I'm pretty sure it does not. I mean, there's no switch or anything for it, so I'm pretty sure it doesn't have altitude hold. So don't plan on having altitude hold. All right. Other than that, let's flip through the manual here real quick. Here you can see it has the instructions for a camera, but I can't find which camera that is. So if I find it before I post this, I'll post it up here on the screen somewhere. It's pretty nice instructions. I will say that. Shows you pretty much everything. Have a parts list here. I haven't found the parts. Let me go back here real quick. I'm not sure where to find the spare parts. This is their actual website, and I don't see a link to any spare parts at the moment. So once again, if I find anything, I'll post it up, but I can't find it right now. Let's see, anything else I'm forgetting? No, I think that's about it. So what's left, hopefully I should have a flight video up after this. I was hoping to fly in the rain, but I think the rain is gone for now, so it's kind of disappointing. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this this first look. I'll have a flight review coming soon or at the end of this video. Go ahead and wrap this up. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. If you guys like what you've seen here, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I hope you guys come back for more. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Oh, and real quick, I do want to show that it does have, let me try to get this where it's not going to hit me. That Failsafe does work. When it gets out of range, it should just fall out of the sky, which is what you want it to do. And it's pretty quick too. So that's a good thing. Another good point about this. All right. Back to whatever video is playing right now. Hey guys. Here with, gonna have a little flight test of the GoolRC T6. As you can see, it's still wet out here. Like I was saying, this is supposed to be waterproof. I wish I could have caught it when it was raining. I definitely would have flew in the rain, but that didn't happen. So anyways, let's go ahead, turn this on, give it a little flight. Start out in low rates here. Give it a little punch out in case anybody wants to see the punch out. Yeah. I know everyone on my channel has seen the racing quad, so it's not that great of a punch out. But this is a brush micro, so can't expect that much. Like I said, these are low rates, pretty slow, pretty tame, good for beginners. Let's go ahead and bump it up to mid rates. See our yaw speeds up. Pitch angle dips a little more, so you can get a little more speed. Now the range on this is supposed to be 78 to 80 meters, so keep that in mind. I'd say, stay within 100 feet, basically. Let's see, this is yaw rate. Go ahead and put in high rates. As you can see, it has a crazy fast yaw on high rates. Almost too fast, which is kind of sad. I really wish they would have slowed that down a little bit, because it's pretty much too fast to use other than just spinning it around like that, like a top. I didn't show this in my other video. Let me show this real quick. To recalibrate everything, if your thing is drifting too much, or just to recalibrate it, if you like to recalibrate it, you're just going to hold both sticks down like that. And that's going to recalibrate it. Alright? Now this is not the fastest quadcopter in the world, of course. Not the fastest brush toy quadcopter, but I think it's pretty fast enough for a beginner. Or for a video platform if you have the camera that goes with it. If you can figure out which camera that is. Flight time is supposed to be about, I believe, 7 to 8 minutes with the stock 400 milliamp battery. Let's see. Let's go full speed here. And that's full speed. put it back in medium rates. Really don't like that yaw on high rates. It's really just too much. Okay guys, gonna have a little flight test. It's actually my third time filming this due to some errors and I forgot some stuff. But anyways, it's gonna be the GoolRC T6. So let's go ahead and turn this on. Turn the transmitter on. Up and down like that to bind. We are bound. Before you start, you might as well recalibrate everything by going down and right on both sticks. And that also sets the headless, what do you want to say, bearing. So when you go into headless mode, or not headless, but one key return, it sets a one key return bearing. So when you go into one key return, it's going to come back this way. You know, it's going to come back like this. Now, do not press one key return if it's behind you because it's going to go even further away. All right, so keep it in front of you, and then you can press one key return and get back. I'll go ahead and show you guys that. Let's go. Go ahead and go in medium rates. First, let me show you guys some flips and rolls. It's a really nice flips and rolls. Really nice, really tight. Doesn't really lose any altitude. You're just going to press this right bumper and then the right stick in whichever direction you want it to flip or roll. Alright. Let's do headless mode. You're going to press right on here to do headless. So that means turn to the side and back towards me is still back towards me. Right is right, away from me is away from me. Spin it around a little bit more. Back towards me is still back towards me. You see what I'm saying? Right is always going to be right. Back's always going to be back. Forward's always going to be forward, and so on. All right, let's take out headless mode. And let me show you one key return. So say you're out here, you don't know which way you're facing. Press one key return. It's going to come back towards you like that. In a straight line though. It's not going to come exactly towards you, but it's going to come down that bearing in the direction. Like if you're flying, if the quad is north away from you, it's going to come back south. It's not going to come back towards you. It's going to come back, you know, straight south. If that makes any sense. Go ahead, press the one key return again. See how it's coming back. So it should get it somewhere close to you as long as you keep the quad in front of you and stay facing this, you know, a single direction. Now I don't ever use those features, but if you're just starting out, that's one thing that is a feature for you. Let's see. All right, yeah, that's about it, guys. Just want to show you guys the flips and rolls. And don't do that. It will actually let you recalibrate in the air, and that's what that was right there. Definitely don't want to do that. So don't ever put your both sticks bottom right in the air. I don't know why they would even let you do that when you're flying, but just something to keep in mind. That yaw rate on high is just too much. Anyways, go ahead and wrap this up. Get back to the other video. And like I said before, wish I would have caught the rain. But as you see, it's a nice, clear, beautiful day outside. Want to test out this waterproof feature, but we'll see. One day when it's raining, I'll bring it out. Anyways, hope you guys enjoy it. Thanks for watching. But yeah, guys, you know, if you're looking at this for a beginner, it is nice. It will get you started. 30 bucks isn't too bad of a price, especially for something waterproof. I know right now it's winter. There's a lot of people out there in rainy conditions right now, rainy, foggy, muggy conditions that you wouldn't normally fly in outside. So you guys might want to consider that. Anyways, go ahead and wrap this up. Hope you guys enjoy it. Thanks for watching. See you next time.